So recently, we discussed that Chris Evans, who played the role of Captain America, is set to return for Avengers Doomsday. This sparked wild rumors about seeing a twisted version of Captain America, a Steve Rogers who sincerely says, "Hail Hydra." Now, Avengers Doomsday is shaping up to be a movie where Dr. Doom might look like Iron Man, so why not have an evil Steve Rogers? But who is this Steve Rogers serving Hydra? What's his story? Did Captain America really betray everyone by becoming Hydra's sleeper agent? Let me unravel this extraordinary tale for you. Captain America is one of the greatest superheroes in the Marvel Universe. Even before the Avengers were officially formed, Steve Rogers was a true Avenger. He has stood firm alongside the Avengers in countless battles. When superhero teams are divided, most heroes know that the side Captain America stands with is the righteous one. Steve Rogers, with his red, white, and blue shield, symbolizes freedom and inspires everyone in the Marvel Universe, whether ordinary citizens or superheroes. He motivates people to be better, stronger, and kinder. That's the image he has always projected. However, this long-standing trust in the emblem of freedom shattered when Captain America, who had been Hydra's fiercest enemy, uttered the shocking words, "Hail Hydra." It was as jarring as if Spider-Man suddenly said, "Forget responsibility," or Iron Man decided he was more into magic than technology. It was like Superman abandoning hope. This shocking turn of events left everyone stunned. But what led to this transformation in Steve Rogers? The journey to him becoming Hydra Supreme spans 5 years of storytelling. Let's delve into how Steve Rogers took on the mantle of Hydra Supreme. This saga began long ago, back in 2014's Captain America number 21, where Steve Rogers was battling a villain named Iron Nail, who sought to ignite a new world war. Though Captain America stopped him, the villain neutralized the super soldier serum in Steve's body. As a result, Steve lost his superhuman powers, and his body aged naturally to 90 years. Despite this setback, Steve's resolve remained unshaken. He passed the mantle of Captain America to Sam Wilson and decided to serve his country as the chief civilian overseer of S.H.I.E.L.D. However, everything changed during the 2016 Avengers standoff event. This storyline revealed some of S.H.I.E.L.D's secrets. Director Maria Hill had built a town called Pleasant Hill, where captured supervillains were imprisoned. Using a sentient being named Kobik, created from fragments of the cosmic cube, they erased the memories, identities, and lives of these supervillains, effectively turning them into harmless civilians. However, things went awry when some villains regained their memories and identities, leading to a massive battle involving the Avengers, the new Captain America, Sam Wilson, Bucky, and an elderly Steve Rogers. During this fight, Steve was gravely injured by Crossbones. Before Crossbones could finish him off, Kobik used her powers to restore Steve's youth and super soldier abilities. Steve Rogers returned as the enhanced Captain America and defeated Crossbones. But here's where the twist came. After regaining his powers, Steve began claiming that he was a Hydra sleeper agent manipulating events to realize his plan for ruling America. He declared himself the supreme leader of a new Hydra nation. So, what happened? Kobik, the sentient being who restored Steve's powers, had been influenced by Red Skull. Red Skull had convinced her that Hydra was a benevolent organization working for the greater good. As a result, Kobik replaced the original Steve Rogers with an alternate version from Earth 6131, one who had been a Hydra loyalist since childhood. This Hydra Steve Rogers was raised to serve Hydra and was even friends with Baron Zemo in his timeline. Kobik created an entire alternate timeline to justify this Steve Rogers existence, believing that Hydra's rule would benefit the world. However, when Winter Soldier explained to Kobik that her perception of Hydra was flawed, she went out of control. In the chaos, Fixer fired a laser beam at Kobik, breaking her into fragments of the cosmic cube. Dr. Eric Selvig hid one of these fragments to prevent Kobik from being reassembled, effectively ending her sentient form, which he saw as akin to his daughter. The cosmic cube played a pivotal role in this entire case. Through it, Hydra Steve Rogers gained complete control over America. Meanwhile, the real Steve Rogers was trapped in Kobik's mindscape, where Kobik herself also resided. The Winter Soldier and other heroes tricked Hydra Captain America into completing the Cosmic Cube by assembling the last piece. The moment the final piece was put together, the Winter Soldier, with Ant-Man's help, infiltrated Kobik's mindscape. Inside the mindscape, Kobik confessed to Steve Rogers how her attempt to make everything better had only caused destruction. Steve Rogers told Kobik that she had to fix everything, but Kobik was scared. Steve reassured her, saying that his entire life had been about fighting such battles. He encouraged her not to hide in fear, but to stand up and face the challenges. He assured her, "I know you're scared, but you're not alone. I'll help you." Just then, they heard the Winter Soldier's voice calling them and pulling Kobik and Steve out of the Cosmic Cube. Hydra Captain America had altered the world's history using the Cosmic Cube. However, as soon as Kobik emerged, she set everything right and brought the Real Captain America face-to-face with Hydra Steve Rogers. The two battled fiercely, with both sustaining severe injuries. At that moment, they saw Thor's hammer. Only one true superhero could lift it. That superhero raised the hammer and ended the reign of the false Steve Rogers. This story is fantastic, but the event had a damaging impact on Steve Rogers' image. People started seeing Steve Rogers as someone who had nearly destroyed their country. This raises the question, if we see this alternate Steve Rogers in Avengers Doomsday, what role will he play there? Where does this evil Steve Rogers fit into the multiverse saga? Will it just be a cameo, or will he have a significant role? Some fans believe that the Avengers are already aware of the multiverse's collapse. That's why they haven't discussed Steve Rogers' whereabouts, as the older version of Steve Rogers might be leading a team to get to the root of this multiversal problem. When Captain America went back in time to retrieve Loki's scepter from the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, he avoided an elevator fight by saying, "Hail Hydra," to Agent Sitwell and obtained the Mind Stone. Could this meddling with the alternate timeline have created Hydra Steve Rogers? Watching this unfold would indeed be fascinating. Another theory suggests a multiversal Avengers assemble, where we may see Steve Rogers alongside variants of Black Widow and other original Avengers. Recently, there have been rumors of Scarlett Johansson reprising her role as Black Widow in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. However, nothing is confirmed yet. With the endless possibilities of the multiverse, Steve Rogers could appear in Doomsday in any form. Marvel has had many evil versions of superheroes with compelling stories similar to Steve Rogers. Personally, I'm a fan of Hulk's evil form, Maestro, and even Superior Iron Man, who was so ruthless that he cured Daredevil's blindness just to control him. Imagine how sinister he was. What do you think about the story of evil Captain America? Would you like to see Hydra Steve Rogers in Avengers Doomsday? What are your theories about Chris Evans appearing in Doomsday? Please share your thoughts in the comments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and share it, and subscribe to our channel for more contents. For Captain America Brave, New World Trailer Breakdown, watch the video above. And for What If Season 3 full series breakdown, watch the one below. I'll be back with a new video soon.